If you have chosen the Lepidolite, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. You are in no communication. This is a reading about no communication. And you want to know how things are going. How is this person feeling about you at the moment? Are they thinking of you? And if yes, what are their thoughts, their feelings? Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Two of Swords, okay, Empress, and a Seven of Cups. So yes, it is obvious that this person is actually thinking of you. We have the Seven of Cups and we also have the Three of Cups. So this person is thinking, and their thoughts are kind of superficial. I mean, they are focusing on the things that you have done together in the past, the time that you have spent together in the past, and you know how beautiful those moments were. But there is desire, especially with the Empress. There is desire. So this person was feeling rejuvenated by your communication, by your interaction, whatever the level of your interaction was. And now they are kind of missing that. The Two of Swords can indicate that, you know, the reason for your no communication might be some decision that hasn't been taken, that maybe you were experiencing delays or there were, anyway, you were not seeing things from the same perspective. It was like, for example, you were expecting from your person to move forward a bit faster, to make some sort of decision, to take some action. This thing was not happening, or simply this person was not showing how they felt about you. So you were not feeling sort of secure in this situation, and so the situation escalated very quickly, and we are now in no communication. Are their feelings deep, really? I don't know at this point, because I feel like they don't know either. The Two of Swords is always a card that is showing a calm, balanced energy. It is showing that your person wasn't ready to give you what you were actually expecting. And it doesn't mean that they did not care. Okay, that's not the point of the Two of Swords. It doesn't mean that they didn't care or that they didn't want to move forward or something. It's just that they weren't ready for what your expectations were at that moment. The promises are here with this Page of Pentacles. Okay, we have made plans, we have said a couple of things together regarding our future, regarding what this relationship really means to your person. But eventually, you know, though this thing did not move forward, and you know, there was supposed to be some action, and this action is still pending. So your person at the moment is focusing on the past and how, you know, beautiful your connection was, and they are not actually focusing at all on this type of decision that they should have done. So they're kind of thinking of what they have lost, of what they have experienced, but that's it. I don't see them really focusing on something deeper than that, okay? I don't know, but the Two of Swords is indicating that some feelings are there, but your person feels like, you know, I don't want to think about this at the moment. I just don't want, I'm not ready for that. And with these cards, we don't have a lot of information regarding why they are not ready. Let's see. Four of Cups, the Moon, okay. Nine of Cups. Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so listen, I think they were focusing on the fun side of the connection. Without this, doesn't mean that they didn't like you, they didn't have feelings for you or something. But, you know, with this Moon card, there is a lot of confusion. And sometimes you might have feelings about someone, but sometimes you don't feel ready to invest on that situation, to do specific things, to do something about this. So, you know, I think this is the case of your person. With the Four of Cups, they were like, okay, we will talk about this. Yes, let's talk about this relationship. So they were there for you when there was fun time, when they wanted to see you, when they were spending time with you. They really wanted to spend time with you, okay? And they were honest. But I think that the problem here is that you wanted something deeper than that, something more significant. And I don't feel that they were really willing to go deeper and to give more in this situation. And this is still how they are feeling. And they're like, okay, I'm missing my person. Maybe I will call, maybe I won't. I don't know yet. I would like to talk to them, but you know, what is the reason? I don't really know what I want from this whole situation. I feel like I'm not really ready for something more stable and more significant. So this is the energy that is coming forward from your person at the moment. And I don't know really if this is just about your connection or this is a general attitude. Okay, this is the way that they are approaching everything, maybe. This is the idea that I'm getting here, that they want to be a bit relaxed, they want to take it easy, even if something doesn't really work, okay, it's not like they will do their best in order to change it, to affect the things that are happening in their life and so on. They're just taking things the way they are. This can indicate someone who's kind of lazy, who is kind of superficial, but this can also indicate someone who is kind of going through some personal struggle, something that doesn't have to do with your connection, and as a result they feel that no matter how they try or whatever connection they manifest with you, sooner or later this thing will end, and they're just like, why should I try? So there is some sadness hidden in all of this, and a fear, of course, a fear of commitment at this point. But no one can tell you that this person is not thinking about you. Um, it's just that it seems like you guys want different things. This is what I see. Okay. Yes, probably you have experienced before this thing, before you go in no communication. This you have experienced a lot of kind of mixed messages from this person. You couldn't really understand what they want. Are they really happy? Do they want something? What do they want? It wasn't clear. So this is what we are going to ask now. I'm going to use a deck that contains a bit of nudity, so if you're bothered by it, don't watch it, or simply, uh, close your eyes or something. But generally it's just nudity, I don't know. That's it. Anyway, let's see their intentions. What do they want from you? Do they know? Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Sorry. Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. What do they want? First of all, what I see here is the ending, and the ending is, yes, is confirmed by this Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups. The ending has been painful and difficult, and it has happened because of this Three of Cups, because of this lack of commitment and lack of clarity, together with the Seven of Cups. At this point, in this reading, the male energy, the dominant energy of the connection, is the one that should have taken the decision. Maybe it's your person, maybe this is you. They should have taken that decision, but they didn't. They didn't. Even if this appears to be someone who has very clear ideas, and it's a very rational person, a very logical person regarding their life, their everyday life and everything. When it comes to their personal life, they just don't know how to handle their feelings. And I believe that sometimes they just don't want to connect to those feelings. So what do they want? They don't have a clear idea of their intentions. Sometimes they are thinking that they really need to rush towards you, to tell you how much they want you, how much you mean to them, and how significant this Three of Cups is to them. But so, they are kind of feeling like you are sort of underestimating them. You feel like they are superficial. You feel like sometimes they are not determined enough regarding the connection. And you want to define a bit more the bigger picture, okay, a bigger, a wider plan. But what they would like to tell you, I think, here is that it's not just the bigger picture that is important. What is the final goal? What are we trying to achieve? Bonding, creating a beautiful future and a significant relationship is happening through the minor details. So for them, the Three of Cups is very important, and they feel very sad that they are experiencing a lot of pain, actually. Why? Because they feel like you immediately have taken for granted that this person, if we are dealing with the Three of Cups person, it means that they don't want a relationship, they don't want. Instead, they feel that their confusion is because of your approach. Let me explain just the message that I'm getting. Why? Because they feel like you wanted to rush things. And yes, maybe they have done mistakes. They don't feel, they're not trying to tell you that everything is your fault and so on. But they feel like you didn't give them enough time. Now, I don't know. This is really, it depends on the situation. But for sure, they feel like you guys were rushing. Were trying to move forward as fast as possible, and you did not care about the progress, about the process of bonding, actually, with your person. So this has made them a bit confused, and they were like, if we cannot agree on those minor details and on an everyday level, how are we going to coexist, and how are we going to create something long term? So at this point, I start feeling like a Four of Cups, and I feel like, what's the point of actually taking decisions? I feel like you just want to be in a relationship rather than being in a relationship with me. This is something that comes forward very, very clearly, I think, for them. Okay. King of Wands. It doesn't have to be something that necessarily is real. Here we're checking how they are feeling and how they are seeing things. But still, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Okay, it's not such a big deal. King of Water, Queen of Earth, too many people. Six of Swords, and the Tower. Um, yes. Their intentions. It's not, guys, they don't have clear intentions here. Okay. As you can see, this person might have gone in no communication. I see the reason here. And the reason is because of what we have already explained. They wanted to move forward and run away from a situation that they felt like you were sort of underestimating them. Why? Because of that, because you were focused, according to them, don't take the message personally, please. You were focused more on the Knight of Swords, so you wanted to move forward as fast as possible to obtain the security and the clarity and the stability of a committed relationship without caring of the process, how we are bonding, how we are doing specific things. This person appears to be, in the beginning, they appear to be very superficial, okay? But as we are moving forward, we start revealing a very fragile personality. And with the Tower, I think this Tower, is more like the deconstruction, actually the distraction of this King of Air. The King of Air is supposed to be a bit heartless, a bit not so sensitive. No, the King of Air sometimes is not the best person that you can have in a relationship, especially if they are emotionally detached, okay, if they are not balanced. So it seems like they are more fragile on an emotional level from what they would like to show to you. And with these Two of Swords that we have seen in the beginning, they prefer to show you sort of indifference rather than opening up and really showing you how fragile they are. Okay. Of course, this is not, I'm not saying this from a romantic point of view. Oh, they are fragile. Oh, they are suffering. No, no. This is something that has to do with their personality. In the beginning, we saw this Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups, as I told you, can indicate someone who is simply bored, who doesn't want to invest, or someone who sees some sort of, doesn't see a specific future in. There is no reason for me changing my life, doing something different. Why? Because of this situation. Because sooner or later the relationship is going to end. Sooner or later we are going to have problems. So there is an aspect of emotional, a bit of sadness. On a emotional level, they are a bit fragile and so on. Another thing that I see is that we see a lot of people, of course, a lot of court cards. And those people are affecting the situation, absolutely. But I have to tell you something. Even though we have too many court cards basically here, I don't think that this you shouldn't blame these people. These people are not affecting your person in relation to your connection. Your person doesn't have clear ideas about almost anything at this point, and they're just adjusting their ideas, their beliefs according to the person that they have in front of them. So I wouldn't say that they are necessarily a people's pleaser, but they have this tendency to adjust because they think it is important to adjust. Because if I adjust, I can survive. I can, I can sort of continue with my life somehow. So no, I don't feel like they are really affecting your person, basically. Okay. In a significant way that you should consider them as the problem of the connection. The problem of the connection is clearly your person's fragile nature when it comes to their emotions, how they are connecting to their emotions, how they are putting on this mask of the King of Swords, and their confusion. To be very honest, there is not many things that you can do about this. Even if you explain to this person how you really feel and how important they are to you, still we are not going to get some great results here, okay? So for me, there is no need to convince them on anything. Now, let's see what they want to do. So don't spend your energy for something that is not going to work, basically. Five of Cups, these are their actions. The Fool, the Wheel of Fortune again, the Devil, Seven of Pentacles. Not many things are happening here. They want a new beginning. I told you, they are thinking of you. But the Devil is clarifying this Knight of Swords that I told you is representing your this idea that you are rushing towards some specific situation, you know, that you are rushing, that you want something specific from them and you don't care about the process. All this paranoia, like you are underestimating them and so on, is expressed by the Devil. And it is something that they are not going to change just because you will tell them that it's not like this. This is why I'm telling you that don't even bother to do this type of conversation. Let's see what they are planning. The Hermit, Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and King of Swords. I told you, the Tower and the King of Swords, so it is obvious that this is some sort of deconstruction of their ego, of this thing that they want to, this image that they want to put out there for you and for other people. No, not many things are happening here, honestly. They are thinking about this new beginning. They would like to have a new beginning. But for them it's difficult. Why is it so difficult? Because of their ego, because of the things that we have already said. By the way they are approaching the situation, they are approaching the problem. This is the main issue here. Not other people, not external circumstances. It's just their mindset, very simply. The Five of Cups and the Hermit here are representing, let's say, the fact that they feel very sad about not being close to you. But the Hermit also is indicating that they are fighting against this sadness, against this difficulty. They understand that something is not functioning properly. They understand that things are not very clear for them. But still they don't have the strength to do something about this, okay? Anyway, for some of you there might be some sort of communication, but guys, there is a lot of delay here. Just to see if this is something that can resonate with you, if the description of this person is, let's say, the situation that you are experiencing. Watch out for the Devil card. How much are they really detached from the reality? So this is a type of person that will think about specific things. They will reach conclusions, okay, that are not based on facts. Like, for example, oh, you're underestimating me because we need you're asking me to define what this relationship is about. And So these are conclusions that are not logically connected to some sort of event or something that has happened. Okay, I just feel like you're hiding something. You're hiding your real intentions. You don't really care about me. And when do I really feel like this? When I'm lacking self-esteem. I feel like no one is going to care about me. So at this point, I start feeling like you are lying to me, you don't care, and because I don't deserve love, and so on. So I don't see them taking any crazy action here. Regarding the timing, if they contact you, this will happen after at least a couple of months. Okay. Um, I don't know, guys. Let's see. Let's see a bit the future. So if they uh, contact you, and I mean, what is the future of this whole connection? Six of Wands. They are hiding. They are hiding how they really feel. They are in a Five of Cups situation, and they are coming forward with the Six of Wands. So they are completely hiding their sadness, their worries, and this paranoia, let's say, type of thinking. Seven of Cups. No, Five of Cups. Four of Swords, and Seven of Wands. No, guys, I think that even if this person comes forward, even if this person decides to talk to you and ask you for another chance or something, still you are not going to experience something positive. Why? Because the problem is not your connection. The problem is not external circumstances, are not these people. The problem is in their head. That's it. The way they are processing things, the way they are connecting to the past, the way they are connecting to their feelings, these are things that you cannot handle. I mean, you cannot resolve them. This is something that they have to address. They have to relax. They have to understand that they are they are worthy of love, and they can be loved. They can experience positive things, and they don't need to be always in some sort of survival mode. Okay. So no, even if we reconcile, even if we talk, for those of you that you will have the patience to wait for this person to contact you, I don't think that the experience is going to be really worth your effort and your patience. Yes, the beginning, fantastic, awesome, great, but the point is what is happening after the reconciliation. The Nine of Pentacles is here again, so it shows somebody who needs to keep a distance, and this distance is necessary because they want to protect themselves. So guys, if you are in a relationship and you feel like you need to protect yourself from that other person, especially when there is no need for you to protect yourself, something is not okay. So and at this point I think your person should basically resolve all the past traumas and all the past difficulties. Okay. Ten of Coins. King of Coins, Three of Cups. And the Hanged Man. So even if we overcome those personal problems and so on, the King of Cups is something which is very difficult to be manifested in this case. So what I want to tell you is that probably this situation is not going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. There is always this Three of Cups, which is great, is fantastic, but after a year, you can't tell me that we are still in the Three of Cups and we are focusing on the minor details and enjoy the details. Okay, if you don't define what we have, what type of connection we have after 4 or 6 months, and I have to wait a year to get the Three of Cups, I mean, what's the point? So, and with the Hanged Man, it seems like it's not easy for them to find and to define what this relationship is about. Guys, at this point, I think that no, it's not such a great deal, a great opportunity here for you. Of course, if it doesn't resonate, okay, it doesn't resonate. It is general, so take it easy and choose another pile. Children, pay attention to the red flags. Okay, the whole reading has been red flags, so keep an open mind. And romantic feelings. Yes, no one is doubting that this person has romantic feelings for you and you have romantic feelings for them. Okay, nobody said that they don't like you or that they don't have feelings for you. But if those feelings are so hard to reach and we have to try and we have to do all these sessions of therapy in order to define what we have together, I mean, no way, guys, okay? You can find someone else with less pain and less loss of energy here. So don't fall into this trap of feeling like the connection is unique and oh my God. Keep an open mind, okay? For me, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Maybe you feel that this person is the right person for you. Maybe yes, maybe no. But if you really feel that after all these red flags that we have been seeing, and if this thing resonates with you, if you feel that this is the right person, guys, I mean, no, it's not. Feelings are great, fantastic, awesome if you love someone. But, I'm always saying that feelings sometimes are overrated. We need to see what is the practical manifestation of these feelings. And if there is no communication, no understanding, we do not see things from the same point of view. So what's the point, I mean? Okay, so protect yourself here, guys. And the children, of course, for me, is talking here about their immaturity, their emotional immaturity. And even if they suffer, even if things are hard for them, maybe, we're not blaming the person. Maybe they're going through personal struggles and childhood traumas or whatever. But I mean, okay, it's if you have been there for them, if you have supported them, loved them, and showed them how much you care about them, I mean, what else do you have to do? Sacrifice yourself and for the sake of this person? Of course not. No, 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 no. Destroyer. Light attributes, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Absolutely, yes, you should be that destroyer here. And you should, yes, and this, this volcano here is, let's think of it like an Ace of Wands, like the card is asking you to release things that are potentially destructive, like this situation, and move forward to something different. Prepare yourself for new life. So the amount of energy that you are going to spend here to convince this person that no, it's not like you're thinking, I have feelings, blah, blah, blah. Instead of doing this, focus on yourself, okay? Detach gradually, slowly from these feelings and start opening up to a new reality, to something different, okay? Engineer, shadow attribute at this point, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Sort of a King of Swords situation, a negative, of course, a King of Swords that is sort of suffering. Yes, this is your person, I think. And, where they are. And this mechanistic solution for me is more like their thought process. And I start thinking that I don't deserve love. Okay, this is my problem, this is my issue. I don't deserve love, I have low self-esteem. You love me, but I don't believe you because I don't deserve love, so you are lying to me. So at this point, you are being an insincere person. So all of a sudden, just out of my mind, out of my paranoias, I have decided that you are somebody who is not honest towards me. So, you know, a thought process that appears to be logical, but it's not. It's just, sort of problematic. Let's pull one more of these. Dilettante, shadow attribute, pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Obvious. This is another characteristic of your person. These are all according to what we have seen, of course, okay? So keep that in mind. I know what you want from me. I know that you have hidden motives and hidden agendas and whatever they have in their mind. Instead of realizing that I have personal issues and I feel like I don't deserve your love, I'm projecting that thing on you and I act like I know what you're thinking and what you want from me. From scratch. So this is more like the Ace of Wands here that we saw, preparing for a new life. This is what they want to tell you. The cards, if this person comes forward and you want to have your closure, you want to give this person another chance or whatever, just do it, but make sure that you know what are your boundaries and don't get into this trap, like like you always have to justify yourself about how you feel, that you have deep feelings, that you feel this, that you feel that. This is something that I wouldn't really recommend it to anyone, trying to convince the other person about how you feel. Solar powered, this is talking about your personal energy, your strength, and everything that you can manifest. So this is something that you are doing. You are a carrier of energy and positivity and love. So you just don't need to spend your energy in all of this. This is what I want to tell you here. So this is not actually, this hasn't been a reading of love and this person is coming back. This was more like a warning. So it will resonate with those of you that you might wonder, like, okay, should I give this person another chance? Is it a good idea? I feel like the situation has been a bit toxic. So no, guys, we never, feelings might be strong, but your energy should be your priority. Okay, this is what I see. So let me know what you think, if somehow it makes sense. And thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you liked it, you can like and subscribe. Bye bye. If you have chosen the lapis lazuli, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. You are in no communication with your person. So how do they feel about you? How does this person feel about you right now? During the reading, I will use a couple of decks that contain nudity, so if you are offended or if you are easily triggered or something, you can, you can skip this reading or you can close your eyes. Let's see. How do they feel? The Chariot, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Guys, what I see here is quite specific. You guys are coming from a different background. We have very clear differences here. Is it about values? Are you coming from different, countries, cities? I don't know. But the point is that your mindset and the tradition that you have been carrying is completely different from one another. So, how is this whole thing affecting your person's feelings? This is something that they are thinking about. Okay. And I have to tell you that this is not something that they are thinking with fear, worry. You are different, but this is something that really is really attracting them to you. So with this Knight of Cups, of course, we have romantic feelings and this is also, and with the Knight of Wands, we also have someone who has romantic feelings and wants to take action. This person has romantic feelings, has desire for you, physical desire, but they are also sort of intrigued by you. It seems like they feel quite lucky for having met you and for experiencing this sort of connection with you. In the beginning, they couldn't figure out what is the target of this whole thing. How could this thing potentially go, and what is the future? They just couldn't see any future in all of this. So maybe they haven't been really emotionally available during this whole thing. For sure, this is someone who is romantic. Okay, so for sure you're having fun with that person. You had fun. There was nice moments, beautiful moments. So apparently this is not someone who is emotionally unavailable. Okay, but let's say those differences and the way those differences, your differences, would affect the connection was something that was sort of a concern to them. The Wheel of Fortune shows that they are practically accepting you for who you are, for your differences, for your personality, your way of being, your belief system, your values. Okay, they don't have any kind of problem with all of this. But the point is that this is not someone, you see the knights here, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. This is not someone who is an introvert, someone who is isolated, okay? This is someone who has many friends, maybe a huge family, and this person wants to interact with them and have a connection with them. So they just don't know how this match, this relationship could be part of their everyday life. To be very honest with you, I like their attitude. It's not like they want to keep you out of their life. No. On the contrary, this person, since day one that they have seen you, they have been thinking, how can I put this person in my life? How can I adjust the whole situation? Because for me, this person, is a great opportunity. I will not find again someone like that. So it is obvious that you guys have a very different way of thinking. And the fact that you are together, or you were together, actually, because this is a no communication, is something sort of, it could happen again with the same type of person, under really difficult circumstances. It wouldn't be possible, let's say. So for your person, this is something unique. They feel like they cannot find someone else like you, basically. Okay. So it's interesting. For your person, this is an interesting connection. They don't see your your relationship as something that necessarily has ended. The action is here. The nights are always about action, about fresh, young energy, but it's not some sort of naive and careless, energy regarding your needs and everything. We have the Chariot, we have the Hierophant, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So these cards are giving a whole new depth to this situation. And the Ten of Swords, and this is our breakup here, our distance. The Hanged Man, Judgment, Seven of Wands, and Four of Pentacles. Yes, as you can see, their life is also quite happy. I'm getting positive vibes from this person, positive energy, someone who is, in a good mood, and someone quite positive here, very nice. So their life is not bad. I mean, the Four of Pentacles shows stability. The cups here are showing a Knight of Cups, and a Knight of Wands are showing, that they are enjoying actually this stability. They are taking action in order to manifest and to maintain this stability. So this is not some sort of miserable situation, but this is something that they are working for. This is their target. They are developing this thing. But the nice thing is that this is not their main goal in life. They want something more from all of this. They want something more. They want something that is going to fulfill them also emotionally. And how about this connection with you? In the beginning, they cannot decide. They can't see where this thing is going. As we have already said, also their environment, family, friends, and everything is making them a bit worried because they don't know how to make you fit in all of this. How are you going to be accepted? How are you going to accept this change? Many things here. So, what type of situation are we talking about? For example, if you have different religious backgrounds, this is the first thing. The second, we might have an issue, a difference regarding our social status. Okay. Maybe the way that you are seeing life. Maybe you are very practical, your person is very, I don't know, focused on theory and on, they are over analyzing, they are slow, you are more action oriented, or vice versa. So here, you have significant differences regarding the way you are approaching life. Okay, whatever that can mean in your situation. So this is what was actually stopping them. This has caused too many delays, too much waiting, and as a result, this has brought this has created tension, and as a result, we ended up in the Ten of Swords in a painful ending, and by the way, very sudden. For some of you, there also might be some distance, and this distance has caused, let's say this connection, you started detaching from each other, suddenly, and it was very difficult. Another thing that I have to tell you is that, for example, you might be family oriented, or your person might be more career oriented. So for some of you, this person had to move somewhere else in order to work and focus on their career. And of course, this was a problem. I mean, you are seeing things from a different perspective. So, the point is that they are thinking about all this at the moment, and the energy that I'm getting is that this thing hasn't ended. Yes, of course, you will tell me, yes, but we see the Ten of Swords. Yes, you see the Ten of Swords, but you also see very positive cards. Cards that are indicating a change of mind, that are showing that this person wants to take action, that they have feelings and they have a desire for you. So too many things are happening here, okay? And your person, um, it seems like they want to resolve this problem. For them, this is a problem that needs to be addressed, an issue that we need to resolve, and somehow we need to move forward and fix all this. So I think that this is someone that will take action eventually. So let's see their intentions. Let me shuffle a bit. Okay. The Chariot, clarifying the Chariot. The Moon. You see, their fear is connected, their worries are connected to those differences. So I don't really know if this situation is actually so dramatic or if they're just focusing so much on that aspect. Um, but I think they are sort of worrying. How are you going to accept their new standards, their standards? Anyway, let's see some more here. The Empress, the Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire, Nine of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, okay, Six of Wands. Okay, so no, this person has desire, and the Empress again is here with the Knight of Cups to show us how they want, how this person wants to take action towards you. There is, but again, we see that, so they haven't lost, let's say, the ultimate goal of the whole situation. They have a clear idea about what this whole thing would be about, so I think they would like a long-term relationship with you, but the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Earth, and they want to take action, but they are also afraid of how you would accept all this change, how you would handle the situation. How much do they really need to fight with the Seven of Wands in order to manifest, let's say, what they have been dreaming of here, what they have been thinking of? Because this is not someone who has dreams. This person has targets with the Chariot. And with the Nine of Pentacles, they are a bit distant. They are thinking, they are analyzing. But the Chariot twice again, guys, is the Chariot in this case is a really strong card, and it is showing that most likely they will take action. They just need to figure out how, when, and how is the best way to reach that target. The Hierophant, the Punishment, so the Hanged Man basically, Four of Swords, King of Earth, and King of Cups. Okay, so I told you that when it comes to their life, career, the way they are, the practical aspect of their life, this is someone who is quite established. They know what they are doing, and they can manifest success. They are already manifesting success. So I don't really know what type of changes they could do in their life. Their life is already sort of settled, especially their career, for example, is pretty clear that is going quite well here. Um, with a hanged man here, they feel like there is something that they need to sacrifice, and what they will sacrifice eventually is this Hierophant, the priest. What does this mean? That they will sacrifice all those fears, considering that life should have specific standards, that life should be specific. So gradually, as the time goes by, they're realizing that it's not about you accepting their status or them accepting your status, and how are you going to fit in those situations. The point is, how are we going to create a new status, a completely new situation where both your beliefs and my beliefs are brought together. Okay, so we can create the right circumstances and the right foundation in order to move forward towards a long-term commitment. So they are realizing that what they need to sort of give up on is simply their belief that my way or your way, one of these situations, is the absolute truth. Okay, so for example, you don't have to follow me, or I don't have to follow you in order to be together. We can be together by creating this new concept and this new, let's say, situation, by merging the two realities together. And this is something that they have decided to do while they are trying to figure out how they will move forward. So, as I told you, in their career, they are quite competitive, very successful, and everything is going pretty well. But what we are missing is a proper emotional, let's say, a proper personal life. And this is what they are planning to do now. Again, they are using their logic, their ability to analyze and to understand in order to create these new situations here. Very good. So let's see. What I want to see now is what actions are they going to take? The Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Moon again. Five of Swords, Three of Swords, the World, the Hierophant, the third time we see the Hierophant here, okay, and Two of Cups. No, sorry, Page of Cups. So, what do we have here? All these cards are indicating, let's say, your separation, the ending of the connection. And the ending of the connection has been very sudden. and very difficult. Why? Because this person has focused again with their practical mindset on what they had to do at that time. And for some reason, for some of you, this person had to move away for some time. So again, I don't see them experiencing this separation in a very positive way. They might have looked like they are indifferent, they are not, they don't care so much. On the contrary, this person has suffered a lot for this separation. So their next step is obviously to come forward. Okay. We have the World and we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is the messenger, is a very honest message, very direct, coming from their heart, but at the same time very simple. And what is this message about? This message is about their fears. They need to tell you what was the reason behind this emotional distancing, this difficulty, and this apparent indifference. Behind all this, there is a deep sense of disappointment for what their life has given to them regarding their personal life, their emotional satisfaction and everything. When it comes to their emotional satisfaction, they feel poor, disappointed, like they haven't found what they were looking for. Instead, in their career, their finances, it seems like they are very satisfied. So, they will tell you that your differences have been the reason why they had to move away. But at this point, your differences are what make this connection so special. And this is why you are so unique to this person, because it's very difficult for them to get along with someone, with another person that will have your beliefs, your values, and everything. So it seems like you are really compatible, and in you they have really found what they were missing all these years. Okay. Very simple, very honest, very direct, without crazy emotions going all over the place. They will also tell you, I think, that they are very lucky for having you in their life. And it was a shock to them because they thought that their career would be enough, that they should settle with whatever they have in their life and just, move on with that. Instead, they were so shocked that they needed time in order to accept all of this. Okay. Again, I'm telling you, very honest and very direct in a way that is not annoying at all, let's say. Okay. So, when is this thing going to happen? Two weeks or 1 month, judging from these cards. We have some major arcana here, but nothing. But in the end, the page is the final card. Let's see the future of the connection. Judgment, the Emperor, the World, Three of Cups, Five of Swords. So yes, we have a reconciliation. The Five of Swords here, I will clarify, but for me, this is indicating their change of mind. The Hierophant again. Give me a second. Three of Wands. King of Coins. Four of Swords. Let me clarify for a second. So yes, we have a reconciliation. Absolutely. I think your person will be a bit more open towards you from now on, regarding the future potential, regarding what they want to manifest from this connection. And as the time goes by, this person becomes the emperor of the connection. Let's say they become uh, action-oriented energy. They make decisions, they guide the relationship, they are supporting this whole system that they have created because this is the way they are. For them, apparently, the Hierophant is very important. So it's going to take some time for them to build this new Hierophant for you and for them, this new status, this new way of being. I mean, a few months. It's going to take a few months. And eventually, it seems like you will start experiencing this connection. I want to clarify, give me a second. Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, exactly. They are changing their mind. They are seeing a great potential in this relationship. And after a few months, things are moving forward really, really fast. Here we have cards that can indicate also the potential of a very traditional commitment, like a marriage or something like this. And the Four of Swords, Three of Cups. Give me a second. Ten of Wands and Six of Pentacles. And eventually, you know, it seems like this person doesn't want to be the boss of the connection. That's not the purpose. They just want to create the right energy for both of you. And this is what they are going to do. Eventually, after they make sure that they have set all the necessary foundation and the basis for a successful relationship, they will relax, and this is the moment where the relationship will become, you know, you will have an equal exchange of energy. In the beginning of the relationship, this person will be, after your reconciliation, this person will be more active and you're going to be more passive towards this whole thing. Okay, because this is what they want to organize. Once they have set things the way they want them to be, you know, things are going to be more equal between you and them. Let's see some advice. Love yourself first. Soulmate. Free yourself, okay. And forgiving and learning. Okay, for me, soulmate, yes, it feels like you guys, I told you, you are completing each other. You guys are very different, and it is sort of a miracle that you can get along and you want to share this common future together. So there is something more. It's more spiritual. There is chemistry, there is passion, there is magic. So it goes beyond your differences, and this is why you can be together and you can simply defy all those these different these differences that you have that are so important, so crucial to your person. Okay, this love yourself first, to be, you know, to be honest here, it doesn't really fit the reading. Why? Because I don't see your person as someone who is who has low confidence or low self-esteem. I don't see them compromising your self-respect and you know, or lacking respect or not giving you the attention that you need. On the contrary, they are just, you know, more action oriented in the beginning, but this doesn't mean that you have someone that bosses you around. I don't think there is something wrong with their behavior. So this love yourself first doesn't really suit the reading, okay, with the energy that we have seen until now. The free yourself absolutely is correct, because it has to do with that Hierophant. Their Hierophant, your Hierophant, their belief system, your differences, okay. And it's time for both of you to free yourselves from these beliefs and everything, and understand that traditional differences, religious differences, difference of status and so on, are not really important when we have such a strong energy. And then forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Guys, I really think you are both capable of love. And I like the way that especially your person is learning this new path, this new approach, and how they are open-minded and they are accepting all of this without making such a big problem, let's say, out of this, okay? So, yes, you're releasing your old beliefs and old ideas, and you are merging your ideas and their ideas together in order to create your own Hierophant and your own legacy. Okay. Athlete, light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Okay. Whatever. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. This thing describes exactly what I have been describing for like 20 minutes. Okay, the fact that this person understands that it's time for them to break their limits. Okay, in this case, they are mental limits, not their physical limits. And they are developing such a willpower and so much strength that they really can make that happen. Very good. Hermit, light attributes. Again, seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Again, I don't believe that your person, as I told you, I see them as someone who is quite an extrovert and everything. But I think this solitude, this hermit, is not talking about how they are in general as a person, but it's talking about their isolation in relation to your connection. This person has focused on what this connection is really about, and they have tried to create a new reality for both of you. Okay, a package that will fit both of us, let's say, that will be suitable for both of us. What that would be. This is what they are thinking. So again, their approach for me is very, 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 very practical. Artist. Expressing a dimension, light attributes, of course, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, soulmate, inspiring others to see life symbolically. I will tell you what is going on. This is a good person. It appears the person that I see here in this reading is a good person, is a powerful person, and someone who is quite intelligent. Their strength is their ability to take those ideas and transform them into reality. Okay, so their ability to manifest. This is happening because your person is honest, is quite direct. They are not afraid of changes because they are not suffering, they are not attached to their ego, they are not defined by their success, by whatever they are experiencing. And they just want to move forward in a nice and really beautiful way. So, this is what I see. The connection is, I told you that your connection is quite spiritual, at least for your person, and this is what they are focusing on, of course. GPS. And leaping in love. So, since we have someone who's pretty sure and of themselves, and they have decided that this is what they want, it, can you trust them? Yes, you can. You have someone who is honest, direct, clear thinking, a very clear attitude, and why shouldn't you trust them? With this sleeping in love, yes, you can let go all your doubts, all your fears. Of course, this doesn't mean that you have to let down all your limits, okay? But for sure, you can trust this person during this process, this creation of your new reality. Okay, a very positive reading, quite nice. So let me know what you think, if it can make sense. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Aragonite, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. This is a no communication reading, and we want to know how is your person feeling about you. Five of Swords, Three of Wands, the Hanged Man, oh, Eight of Wands, and the World. Very nice, very nice, because no matter, guys, what you have gone through, I see here a very, okay, sudden and sort of nasty breakup. So, listen, this breakup has happened, probably a ghosting from your person, and you were not expecting something like this, okay? And why am I telling you that this is sort of nasty when it comes to their behavior? Because it feels like they knew what they were doing. It feels like this was not sudden at all for them. This was something that they were thinking of. And so, without any particular warning, without any anything actually, this person suddenly detached from you, very suddenly and in a very painful way when it comes to how you felt about this. So, for some reason that we don't see here yet, this person has turned their back on you, and they ghosted you. After some time, they realized that this was a mistake. How? They started thinking, they started being nostalgic about your connection, and thinking actually with this Hanged Man, they were sort of stuck for some time. And they felt like they have sacrificed, they have given up on something that was quite, it was more important than what they have thought of. The Hanged Man is also showing that after a few weeks after your breakup, after your ghosting, after them ghosting you actually, you know, they have started seeing things from a different perspective. They have, while they were in the past, they were more action oriented, they were just doing whatever they wanted, they were detaching from you without any warning, without anything actually. You were in the dark about all their thoughts and all their decisions. They calmed down and they started thinking that, you know what, maybe it was a mistake. This, you know, crisis of wisdom has lasted for a really short period, because then they completely changed their mind, and they started thinking that yes, I have to call you back, I have to talk to you. For some of you, we might have longer distance because we have the Eight of Cups and the World, the Eight of Wands, sorry, and the World together. So too much traveling, too much distance, too much of this, too much of that. The sure thing is that this person now is thinking about communication. I want to call you, I want to talk to you, okay? And they feel just, I mean, with the world, they feel like there was no proper closure in all of this. Okay. Nine of Cups. The Empress. Strength. Ten of Wands and the High Priestess. Yes, you don't know the whole truth. You don't know how I felt. You don't know. Okay, you don't know because I haven't told you. Let's be honest here. It is obvious that they are trying to turn things around a bit and to act as if they are the victim, as if they are those who has been ghosted, who has been, left abandoned and there. So, they are a bit. This Five of Swords defines them so well. I don't know if they are immature or if they are trying to take advantage of the lack of clarity of the situation. Apart from this Five of Swords, I don't see any other negative cards. You can see that for yourself. We are a bit stuck, yes. We are a bit confused, yes. But still, this person misses you and they feel like things are not over at all, which is confusing again, considering the fact that they were those who have served you, let's say, this Five of Swords, this sort of betrayal kind of situation. Anyway, for me, judging from those cards, they are trying definitely to turn things around and to sort of give some part of their responsibility to you. Like, you know what, you don't know everything. I haven't told you everything, yes, but you haven't asked me. This kind of, this type of conversation, where I'm trying to prove to you that you are wrong. You didn't understand correctly what I really needed here. With the Nine of Cups and the Empress here, it is obvious that this person has a lot of desire and they're really missing your energy and, the physical contact and everything. Regarding that physical contact, I believe that you might be one of the best lovers they ever had. The chemistry is really intense here and this is what is driving them basically, okay? The chemistry and the physical, attraction and the way you guys communicate and everything. But I don't see deeper, let's say, feelings here for the time being. We will see. The sure thing is that this person has left you, according to this reading, of course. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't matter. Has left you in a very sudden way and without actually any explanation. And now that you don't know what exactly happened, they just want to prove to you that part of this responsibility, this happened also because of you. Okay, you didn't ask me, you didn't want to know. They cannot even convince themselves about this mess that they're trying to create here. And the reason why they're not calling you today is this. They don't know how to handle, they don't know, they are trying to see how they can win this argument, this conversation. Are they so victory oriented? Yes, absolutely. This is someone who can be very easily, they always want to win. And this is their problem, I think. They want to be the winner, they want to be right, they want to appear strong, and the worst part of it is that they are not patient enough in order to see things, evolving gradually and with a bit of patience. So even though they have good energy, they have positive feelings towards you, even though these are not feelings of love and deep affection and everything, there is a good vibe between you. Absolutely. What is messing this situation around is their inability to be patient and focused and a bit more mature than what they are actually. Great passion. They have a lot of passion towards you. There is no doubt about this. And of course, they are looking forward for the right time to communicate with you. This is something that should be actually immediate, because they are not very rational. They're not reasoning properly. Okay, and as a result, I don't think they will spend a lot of time over analyzing how they can win this argument. So I think they will call you almost immediately. Let's see their intentions. I forgot to tell you that I'm going to use a couple of decks that have a bit of, nudity and stuff like that. If you're bothered, offended, or whatever by this, close your eyes or don't watch this video. But you can close your eyes or you can deal with it because it's not such a big deal anyway. Okay? Okay, let's see their intentions. The stars. Ghosting. Guys, this is ghosting. This is a sudden loss. You experienced a super sudden loss here. And now this person wants to come back to tell you what? That it was your fault, that you have been ghosted? Seriously? Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles here. Six of Cups, I told you, they want to come back. The moment they realized their mistake, they wanted to come back. They wanted to call you immediately. Ten of Wands. And Temperance. The relationship would be really fantastic if they could just apply this temperance into their everyday life. If they could find some balance, instead of spending all this energy to convince you that they are right and you were wrong and you have been ghosted because it's your fault, they can use this energy to be nice, to be honest, to speak their mind. This is what I think. Anyway, what do they want to do? Guys, they obviously want a reconciliation here. Their passion is driving them towards that reconciliation. They are thinking that this ghosting was a really stupid idea, basically, okay? And it might cause them a huge failure, a major failure in this situation. You might not give them the opportunity to be with you again. And this is so messed up for them because, as I told you, it seems like you have been the best lover they actually ever had. So now they're missing this level of gratification that you were giving to them. Of course, the gratification that you might have given to them might be related to the feelings that you had for this person. Okay, if you are in love and everything, things are becoming more beautiful, magical, great. So if now you have been ghosted in such a way and this person is planning to come back to ask you for a reconciliation and prove to you that you are wrong, I mean, how many feelings are there left for this person? Six of Swords, yes, guys, come on. They want to come back, definitely. Ten of Swords. Judgment. They want to change this separation. The Punishment, so the Hanged Man again. And Four of Swords. So, yes, they want to come back. But why aren't they coming back tomorrow? Because they don't know how to handle this silly thing that they have done. They don't know how to change the message and make it beneficial to them, sort of situation. Okay, so watch out for that. Do they want a relationship? They're not focusing on a relationship. I don't see them focusing on a relationship at the moment. What concerns them is the possibility of failure. What happens if I call you and you talk to me, you give me the opportunity to explain, and then you simply, reject me? How am I going to deal with this rejection? As you can see, we also have an ego issue here, and your person is kind of, you know, their actions. The Hierophant, Nine of Swords. I told you this is causing them so much anxiety here. The failure, because I always want to be the winner. I don't want you to tell me that you don't want me back. I don't want to humiliate myself. And if this happens, it's going to be because of you, because you are going to humiliate me with your rejection. The High Priestess, King of Cups, Five of Cups, definitely their inability to be patient, to experience, a more positive energy, a more loving energy, full of patience and understanding. Three of Swords, Eight of Wands. For some of you, this person has chosen someone else, and this is why they have left. And now this is a huge mistake, because apparently this situation hasn't worked. Four of Wands, there you're the Sun, and Ten of Cups. So they're coming back. They are coming back. And what do we see here? We see possibly that this person left you for someone else, and the situation hasn't worked with them. Not because, so now they're not coming back because, oh my God, now you are their plan B. There is a reason why this thing hasn't worked. And partially it was because of your connection. So this person has experienced, because of your separation, they have experienced anxiety. They have started feeling guilty for having lost you. They realized that maybe there were some feelings somewhere there. And there is something deeper in this connection that they really haven't focused on. It felt like they didn't really care, sort of. With the Eight of Wands, this is obviously a communication, a direct communication. Listen, this person might try, because I see a lot of swords and sadness and depression around this Eight of Wands. Do not believe this person if they come forward and they start telling you how they feel, and it was terrible, and they had experienced pain and depression and whatever. Yes, they have been sad. There is no doubt about this. They have been sad, okay? But it was their choice, okay? They're just coming back because they realized that leaving you was a mistake. And just think that if in the future those feelings are not so intense, or this passion dies out, they will not, they can do that again. They can do the Five of Swords. It's their attitude. It's their way of being. And one more thing that I want to remind you is that we do not have really, we haven't seen serious cups until now, cup cards. We have a Ten of Cups here, but it seems like this is a promise for the future. Okay, there is a beautiful stability here. So The reconciliation possibly is going to happen, and you're going to be very happy about this, and your person also very happy. But what would happen if this person didn't have this urge to contact you, if they didn't miss you? You would be in this Five of Swords still, until you manage to heal yourself. So don't get so excited immediately with this Ten of Cups, like, oh my God, now you have changed your mind, now you're here for me. Protect yourself. Give them the chance if this is what you want, but remember to be cautious, because once a jerk, always a jerk. I know. Let's see the future. Is this Ten of Cups really something that we are going to manifest, to experience in the long run, or not? Let's see. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Swords. You are accepting this person back, but you want a proper reconciliation. You're coming forward as a Queen of Swords, expressing freely your feelings, but also your concerns regarding this situation. And your person appears to be the Knight of Wands. So a very, yes, an action-oriented energy, but can a Knight of Wands really handle the Temperance energy? Can they find balance? They are not balanced. The Knight of Wands is full of energy. They want to run around, to move from one place to another, from one experience to the other. So there is clarity, of course, there is conversation, there is understanding here, but there is also lack of action, the type of action that you are expecting from this person. The Magician, King of Cups, okay, much better. Knight of Coins, Knight of Cups, and Two of Cups. Oh, nice. So it seems like you know, in the beginning, in the first few months, there is going to be some sort of, you know, inconsistency in their behavior towards you. Sometimes lack of actions, sometimes they're not telling you how they feel, they don't want to define the connection, and many things. They are generally trying to avoid everything that has to do with serious energy and focused energy towards some sort of commitment. This is something that they are trying to avoid. With the King of Cups, they are showing their feelings after a few months. And we get into this connection of the Two of Cups, so a good relationship, a healing relationship for both of you. And, you know, this thing is going to be manifested after some time, after, let's say, almost a year after your reconciliation. Okay, the potential is not bad. I don't see here commitment, long-term commitment, but for sure I see a more balanced situation as the time goes by, which is very, very important. Your person is going to be the one that will define the relationship almost after a year from your reconciliation. And they are going to tell you that, you know what, I want to be with you. I want to be in a relationship with you. I mean, thank you. After a year, oh, thank you so much for telling me that. Now I feel so much better. It depends. It depends on what you want, on what your boundaries are. A Queen of Swords would never be okay with this type of delay. A Queen of Swords would be really pissed off. But a Queen of Swords can be also in love. So it depends on how you feel about this person, guys. Okay, what they will do during your reconciliation, yes, they will try to sort of manipulate the situation with their words. It's your fault, you didn't ask me, how didn't you understand, and so on. After some time, in order to keep you close to them, They will try to manipulate the situation with their feelings. King of Cups, the Magician. Okay. I'm not telling you openly how I feel until I'm super ready to do so. But I'm trying to manipulate. I'm being more loving. I'm being more understanding. And so on. Okay. So, again, watch out for that. And make sure that you know what type of boundaries you have before you get exhausted and tired. For some people, some of you will decide to give this person a chance, wait, experience the connection, and be happy with what you're experiencing. And in the end, of course, a Two of Cups is here for you without any specific indication of something that could be actually long term. Okay, but for sure the connection is not going to be that bad. Now it depends on what you want and what are your limits. Reconciliation, absolutely yes, I completely agree with this card. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Okay, wedding, no wedding. What I want you to notice from this card is that the guy is, while the lady here is sort of, hey, we're getting married. Oh, I'm so happy, huh? The guy here is like, oh my God, what is happening to me? So, and it feels like they're hiding their feelings. So, be ready to go through a bit more of this. Like your person is not telling you exactly how they feel. Your person is not being direct and honest with their feelings always. Finances and career, maybe they are, I don't know, they are working, they are whatever they are doing. For some reason, finances and career are affecting your situation. I haven't seen anything like this, so with the tarot, if it resonates, okay. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together to your soulmate. Again, I don't think that this is your soulmate. I think for some of you it might be, but it has to do with how you are relating to this person. How patient are you really are towards them? Are you ready to go through all this Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands energy, or do you prefer to sort of move forward for yourself? It depends. Always it depends. Messiah, light attribute, serving humanity with humility. Not your person's card, obviously. If this is about you, watch out in case you want to apply too much temperance on this situation. Serving humanity might be a good thing. Serving this person might be a bad thing. So, again, you check on your situation. Keep, maybe if this reading is helpful, keep the basic lines of this reading, and just see how it can apply to your situation, if there is some sort of guidance in all of these things that we have said and so on. Okay. Queen, light attributes, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Again, what is it? You have some sort of Messiah syndrome here, according to these cards, okay? Like, you want to save that person, you want to help that person, you want to make them feel better. And this is maybe why they are using all these swords to come towards you. Like, oh, look at me, I felt so bad and I was so unhappy. No. Just give up on that Messiah thing if you really are into this energy. Protecting yourself is the priority number one. Then, if you want to help others, support others, good. We don't have to expect something in return if we decide to help someone, okay? But we don't expect a Five of Swords. Remember that, okay? Prince, light attribute, romantic charm and potential for power. Potential for power. Sorry. So you see, we have a queen and we have a prince. We don't have a king. Again, a knight is coming forward. Again, the energy of this knight and of this knight of cups, basically. Okay, that is hiding something, that always wants to make things look romantic and take that, you know, make you focus on the feelings rather than your queen of swords energy. One more. Guide, shadow attribute in this case, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. I don't know about their financial gain, but control, yes. They like to control situations. They like to, see things, make other people see things from their own perspective. GPS again. Head games it is, yes. I told you, during the reconciliation, I'm trying to trigger you with the swords. I was feeling bad, I was sad, la la la. And then, during the relationship, I'm trying to control you with positive feelings. Yes, but we are so in love. It is so great, la 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 la. So, guys, you need to use your own GPS. You need to find your own way. The Messiah thing and the protection thing, it cannot be your main goal, supporting someone that is actually giving you back a Five of Swords. And I don't know, here you need to decide according to how emotionally involved you are. Okay, after a year, it seems like the relationship is working and still going and everything is fine, but we are missing that extra that somebody would expect after a year. That extra, that king energy, that strong king energy, the emperor energy, okay? It's not okay to see all these knights around and lack of commitment and lack of direction. This is what I'm telling you to think of and to take into consideration only if it resonates with you. But generally, even after a year, we are still together, going, but we are sort of going for the sake of going. So this is what I see. So let me know what you think if you want to, of course. Also, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.